Hi everybody and welcome back to the Ravens Reviewing videos. Last time we had a video of Whitehouse Investigations from Chris. I messaged him after I uploaded it and he said, "Oh my god, you took the worst video you can get from our YouTube." I didn't know that, so I'm sorry, Chris. I promised him I will do a review from another video, and he sent me a video, so I'm gonna watch that one. It's gonna be an hour, so I'm gonna do it in two parts. I'm probably gonna record it at once and then upload it in two parts because it's otherwise way too long to listen to my voice. So I promised Chris another thing. I was talking about the Ouija boards, and Chris told me, yeah, well, we've been doing this for 11 years without any problems or dangers or whatever. Way to go. So, I think they know what they're doing. Even though it's on a cemetery, I'm still not gonna do that. I watched some comments on Facebook. Thanks for that, by the way. And no, I'm still not gonna do that. I'm not gonna look it up. I do have experience with Ouija boards, but I'm not going to do it on cemeteries. It's just a rule I have that I'm not going to do. Am I going to do it in the future? Maybe. I don't know. For now, no. So, I do have a lot of evidence without that, so I'm going to keep it that way. Guys, respect. My deepest respect. So, with that being said and all, I got a video sent to me from Chris, and he told me I have to watch this bad boy. So I'm gonna. It's called Rituals and Ghost Experiments from Whitehouse Investigations. Why do I say Paranormal Investigations? Because of the Facebook, probably. So I'm gonna watch that one and see what we have there. So without further ado, let's just go watch and see what kind of experiments and rituals they are doing in this video. There we go. Let's go.
Can you say name next?
Kim! Chris!
Chris. I got a Chris.
This is the shit.
That was a nice outcome.
Hello everyone. I thought I'd do a little walk round of the dog place we're doing tonight. Yeah, we're in the doggy daycare, and we're going to be trying to conjure some things up. Demons, whatever. So there's only Lucy and myself. This is as you can see, a large room with not a lot in the way really, so it's quite good.
It's heaven for dogs.
Control. This goes through to the second large room where the dogs all get to run around in here. Again, there's no real clutter to deal with, which is really useful. I just thought, in the daylight, give you a run through. Then there's the notorious little side room leading to the cellar stairs. This was where we came up at the end of one of our investigations, and I just heard, what turned out to be a paint box thrown all over the floor. There's all sorts of bits and bats, but if I record it now as well, I also have some sort of record if anything gets moved, properly, big time. And the stairs.
Again, nice going.
Oh, Jesus, Lucy. Just about to go down the cellar. Yeah. Okay, so there are lights lit down here, and this is where the blue tubes went bang. These blue tubes. Hopefully we're in for a good night. I'm just about to draw a pentagram on this cellar floor. So wish us luck.
Good luck.
3. Last one. 25. Alright.
Candyman, Candyman, Candyman. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Yeah, I just don't believe in it, but I am definitely willing to try it.
I can only see half of the face.
Okay.
I can make out the eye, the eyelid. I can still see it.
Who do you know with a burnt face?
Sam.
Yeah.
I can only see half of the face,
That's actually kind of cool.
and it's got an angry mouth.
Yeah.
It's like downwards, and then I can't tell if that's a goatee or.
Just to interrupt, that is creepy. They're a good painter though, but that's creepy. I mean, oh, I think I have to move my screen. Wait up.
So there's a
Look.
dark chin.
Alright.
And it's almost like they're peering around something.
Putting it back up.
Or they've got half a face. They don't look happy. It's just turned to face me. Right, it's looking dead on at me. It's definitely a male. I
Excellent.
can't believe this.
Yeah. But don't be worried about it.
No.
Just go with it.
They're getting closer to me. Ever so slightly. What's next to him?
You seen more than you thought?
Yeah. I thought I'd just get dots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And that's pretty much all I can see. There's nothing. He ain't got a hat on. I can see some hair,
Okay.
patchy though. You
Yeah.
know, like just some round the side
Sticking
here.
out, yeah.
No, it's like flat to his head,
Alright.
and it's only on the detail side.
Yeah.
I wish they could see this.
Yeah.
He's not happy.
But I imagine everyone who sits in that seat will see a different thing.
Yeah.
It's interesting that you've basically described Sam.
Do you want to have a go?
Yeah. It's very difficult for me to not put the sceptical side first.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say that I can see beads of light coming through thick foliage. I imagine it's sun rays coming through leaves. And then I'm suddenly becoming very attentive that I sound ridiculous, so I snap out of it.
Yeah. No, go with it.
But yeah, I definitely don't see what you described.
That's.
I think
Is that
everybody
good?
would see different things,
Yeah.
wouldn't they? It's like interpreting tea leaves,
Yeah.
which is like my grandma used to read tea leaves, and it's just a matter of seeing pictures in tea leaves. It's
Yeah.
random.
Like clouds.
People who see people in these walls, it's random, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Because
say
there's all
clouds.
sorts of markings on the walls.
Yeah.
So a lot of the time it is just going to be your brain trying to make sense of nonsense. Because realistically, what is that on the wall? It's just smudges and.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
What do you want to try first?
Well, this craftily made little person actually contains a hair that I plucked out of Lucy's head inside. Okay, and I'm gonna go and put a pen through it, I guess. Okay, and at some point tonight, hopefully you might start to feel an ache and pain.
Yeah.
Okay, any spirits that we have invited into this building, any that were already here, anything that we have summoned, there are pentagrams.
Wow.
Look, spirits, I'm surprised you have the energy as well. P. A. U. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Paul. 1. 9. Is that how old you were, Paul? I did think it, but didn't say it, because you started answering. Okay. What year did you pass, if I may ask? 3. 1973. Well, what did you die of, if I'm allowed to ask? E. Bridge? Yes. Click.
Did you So I'm guessing you fell from the bridge?
Queen. B. Pub. Oh, pub. So is there a bridge near a pub called Queen's? What was I saying?
So someone called Paul died. I think Kim said he fell off the railway bridge. The Crown was Queen's. Wait, is that the one across the road? And what Kim's saying is, look, Crown Way.
Hmm.
And she said the Crown was the Queen's.
Yeah, that is very near.
And the bridge that you remember
Yeah.
going under
Oh yeah, there's a railway line.
is there.
Yeah. Eh?
Cool.
Tanya.
Tanya? Did it say Tanya? Did I
Yeah.
not say Tia? Or did I imagine that?
No T-A-N.
Sorry.
Y-A. Yeah, Tanya.
My fault.
It's alright.
Tanya. Tanya was your partner. Yeah. Alright. Voice S.
Voices.
I don't think it did E, but
Yeah, it did.
did it?
Yeah.
Why am I not seeing what?
Voice
Why
as an
am
E on
I-
the end.
I
And then it
don't
went
know.
S.
I was only out or something.
That's
know?
good.
I'm like
Maybe-
losing complete letters and stuff.
The thing I am thinking, because he forgets the letters immediately after seeing them. Maybe the spirit they're talking to fell on his head or something. I don't know what they are going to say about that, but maybe he's trying to make Chris feel what happened to him. That he lost memory in some kind of way or fell on his head because of that, forgetting everything. So, I don't know. Let's just watch. Let's just not interrupt the Ouija board session
Maybe you're being possessed. We welcome it.
Yeah.
or the possession. Yeah, might be a.
So
Yeah.
he killed himself because of voices.
So Paul, now that you're out of your human body, how would you describe these voices? Were they in your head? No.
Were you told by officials or whatever that they weren't real?
Yes.
Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah. So did you jump? I'm trying to work out whether they told you to jump off the bridge or whether you jumped off the bridge to shut them up. Do you know what I mean? Can you guide me there? T, couldn't. S,
He's very good at this.
very good. It just says two, that's what I can't get over.
Yeah,
T-I,
I think it was
L.
S-I.
was it?
Yeah. E. N. C. E. Couldn't silence.
Really? I don't know what's going on with my head.
This has never happened
Right.
before.
I'm seeing it go there, and I'm just blank.
Go with it, see what happens. Because
It's only you here to look after me.
I'll be alright. I'm tough.
Okay, so talk to Paul then.
Okay. Paul, can we get your surname?
Binns, Paul Binns, double N. So it's fairly rare we get last names, isn't it?
Yeah. Paul Binns.
Paul, how many lifetimes can you now see you've actually had? 3. So you've got some more lives to go yet. Yes. And is Tanya with you now? No. Is that because she's come back to Earth? She's been born again? Okay. Do you know what level she is on now that she's back? 4. So she was a bit more of an older soul than you. Yeah. Alright. So you're...
I highly believe in reincarnation, so that's kind of cool to see that happen in a Ouija board session with one spirit.
We were wondering whether loved ones don't always meet up because they might both be passed over, but some rush to get back in the rat race and have another go. E? A R T Earth I S Earth is 7 0 Earth is 70 P E R C E what piece?
No. Perken.
Percent. Earth is 70%. I'm intrigued. H E L L. Earth is 70% hell. I don't know what that means, but where did that come from? I have no, that's not in my head. It's not in your head, right?
No, yeah.
It makes sense, but it's like, what?
What?
Earth is 70% hell. And so the other 30%, Paul? Who's?
Sorry.
The other 30% is P U R pure L O V E 30% pure love.
And 70% hell.
So obviously being on Earth, our earthly existence. But what does that mean? Because it's about learning, isn't it, Paul? It's about having a lesson.
Do you think each time you come back, it's a different setting, if you will? Like if it was a game?
Q. It's so cold suddenly. C.
Yeah.
H. A. N. G. E. Change.
Change.
S. Changes. E. A. C. H. M.
I heard shuffling.
O. I heard that nicely. O. Changes each moon. C. Y. C. L. E. What?
Changes each moon cycle.
Cycle. It changes each moon cycle. I think this is the footstep noise.
Yeah, no, I've been dismissing that, but I heard some shuffling over there. I can't see anything because of the shadow from the hutches, but just shuffling.
Changes each moon cycle.
Yeah.
Do you think then, so Paul, is it dependent on people's behaviour and choices?
Yes.
And are there forces at work trying to pull people either way?
Yes.
So it's almost like good and bad, and during that time it's our choice, but we are being influenced.
Yes.
So we make, together, this sounds so cheesy, together we make the world how we act. Am I right? Does that make sense?
Not to me. But I'm just not.
So like, he's saying that the world now is 70% hell and 30% love, and that it changes every moon cycle. Well, I don't know how long a moon cycle is, but well, it's
a
30
moon
days,
cycle
isn't it?
is 30 days.
Yeah.
Full moon to full moon, right? Paul, are there such things as guardian angels trying to steer us and... Yes. And are they just family members? No. And are we assigned strangers to watch after us like case managers? Didn't know what I was going to say, did you? So I'm thinking like, is it some people's job? Hey, go down and watch this client. Yes.
And are those people able to do that in between their lives?
Yeah, like himself. No.
So you've got to have completed all your lives?
Yeah, have you got to be a higher being, like above level 8? And after level 8, what can you tell me about after level 8? Is there another circle of existence? Yeah. Can you give me anything? I just need to know something. L. I. G. H. T. Light. So basically, like we were saying, you progress to more than a spirit, you become pure light. N. O. T. Not. D. E. Not D. E. S. C. D. E. S. C. Not describe. Not describe. Not describe. Not described as light.
Are you saying that you're not allowed to describe it?
No.
Are you saying that you literally cannot describe it?
Yes.
I've heard people that have had not near-death experiences, but you know when someone dies for a certain amount of time and then they bring them back.
Yeah.
I've heard people say something like that they can't, the words don't exist to describe what happens when
I've
you
heard
die.
them say I met
True.
beings of pure light, for example.
Yeah, and
What?
something just moved down there. And people have said that they see colours that aren't perceivable to our eyes.
Yeah, Paul, you're doing a great service to us in answering so clearly. And did you come through the boards, the open Ouija boards? Yes. Has it made any difference having multiple Ouija boards open at once? Yes. Can you tell me what difference? Okay, so more portals, more ways in here. Yes. These portals, do they all lead to the same place? Yes. So, to the spirit world, would you call it this? What would you call it? What would you call where you are, the state of the world, the existence plane where you are? I know we call it spirit world. What would you call it? You're an inside man. G. L. I. D. Glide? Yes.
Wait.
The glide?
Weird words.
No. W. E. D. O.
We do. Glide.
We do. So my family, Lucy's family, are on the other side. Yes. Gliding around, waiting to be reincarnated. C. H. O. I. Choice. Choice. They have a choice. And they don't have a choice. They can't make themselves. Well, yeah, makes sense. Because they might feel like, oh, you know what, I'm quite happy over here.
Yeah.
We'll just let them do the business down there. So it's a choice.
Do they get to choose what life they come back into?
Good question, yeah.
Yeah, I've been hearing that from a lot of children too. When they're small and they all of a sudden come to a mom, Dad, I already chose you when I was up there before I got born. So yeah, I highly believe you have a choice to be reborn somewhere. Because I hear a lot of children talking about that, including my own. So I do believe that.
Yes. So
This to me is right. Whilst this is all being told to us, I'm seeing in my head like a game with different levels, and almost like. So I was going to ask, like, do they have different levels of difficulty? These lives.
yes.
Good question.
So I would imagine that you can choose what lessons you learn?
Yes.
Oh.
So they're like exams that we set ourselves in spirit. Tests, they're like test challenges. Yes. Are we related to the same people over and over again in each of our lives? Do we, play out the same relationships but in different ways?
No.
Yeah. I'm not exactly. I'm not doing that justice. Not necessarily linked. 7, 5. No. D, E, G. Deg.
Decades.
R. Dig.
Degrees.
E.
Drugger.
E. 7 degrees. 7 degrees. 7 lives. 7 degrees. But what we're getting is, right, we're on this earth, one at once we go to the other side, you might be thinking, oh, my dad's passed, you might think, when I get there, but your dad might have already sodded off, come back here.
Yeah.
And you're missing each other, aren't you?
So,
but there's tests, and that spirit is thinking, I want to do this next, I want to do this, it's probably fairly boring.
so you might be able to slot yourself and choose a life that will be linked to them.
Yeah, but it's like, will your past family be linked further down your generational chain, or do they think...
So that your souls can meet again?
Yeah.
Let's ask.
Do you know what I mean?
So, I'll put a scenario to you, Paul, if you don't mind. If I was to pass away today, and I got to wherever you all glide around, and I was like, oh, where's my dad? And he had been reincarnated in Australia, and he was a child. Could I then choose to be his sister or his cousin or a new life that's due?
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
So these beings of light, have they always been round the 8 lives just like us? Yes.
Okay, guys, that was it for part 1. I will upload the second part as soon as I can, and as soon as I edited everything in it, of course, and then I will see you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.